Welcome. It's Juan with Relatable Situations. I wanted to touch base with you about a topic that I feel is really important to discuss. So, um, the topic of this episode is Be You. I want to tell you all about a young lady who is a listener of the show who reached out to me from another country to talk to me about a dilemma that she's having. I decided to coach her for free because I was moved by her trust in me after just listening to episodes of the show to get some help with her situation. So I talked with her about what was going on. I won't go into all of her details because that's her personal business, but I will say that she had some desires for her life that differed from what her family felt that she should be doing. And she was concerned about what she should do. She was confused about the fact that she couldn't understand why her family did not see her side of things. And it made her feel confused overall about her final decision. So, through a series of conversations, we talked about what it was that she wanted to do, what was important to her, and why those things were important. And in a short time, she began to understand the importance of sticking to what it was that she wanted for her life, for her future. Without, again, sharing the details and going into a whole lot of what we talked about, I will say that once again, it shows the importance of why it's important to be you. It's important to understand that your life is your own, that the opportunity that we have here is not infinite. And as far as I know, we only have one chance to have this life. So, after those conversations, she mustered up the courage to actually push back on her family's desires for her and pursue the conversation of really explaining to her family why she felt the way that she did and why it was important to her. I heard back from her recently, and I was so happy to hear that once her family understood her passion, understood her rationale for why she was so emphatic about her desires, that they actually agreed and, more importantly, supported her decision and are now in the process of putting all of their efforts to help her pursue what her goals are. What I'll say to those who are viewing this, yeah, it's great to be entertained by what we talk about on Relatable Situations Podcast, but please try to get something from what's being said and see where that can work in your own life. This young lady who, again, from another country, was probably just listening to / watching the show for entertainment, which I appreciate and definitely hope that all of you get some entertainment out of these episodes. But she took that next step in her life to say, hey, I have a situation. I don't know what to do. And I'm not sure how to handle it. Let me reach out to this person and first put him to the test. I mean, he says he's a relationship coach. I want to see what it is that he can do. But more importantly, get some help from my situation. And in a very short amount of time, we were able to do that. And she seems very happy now. I mean, some of the messages that I got back from her were glowing with excitement. So I will wrap this up by saying, at the end of the day, you got to be you. You have to understand that what we desire, what we want to do with our life, We have the power, we have the control to make those things happen. But we've got to do it. It's not going to just happen. So, as I end every episode, I will end this one in the same way. Communicate, y'all.